The motorcycle has undergone an incredible evolution since the 1800s, and as the machines evolved, so too did the riders. A new breed of man evolved to cope with the wicked power bands, 4 inches of suspension travel, and evil handling of these primitive monsters. Yet strangely, as motorbikes evolved further, the real man started to devolve into a new species commonly called the bloke. The bloke is probably best described in contrast to the real man, who is rapidly becoming extinct. The real man has muscles from wrestling with his bike. The bloke has finger muscles from playing computer games. The real man looks tough. The bloke, he's built for comfort. The real man looks like an action hero. Oh yeah. The bloke is more like a cartoon figure. The real man is carved from rock. The bloke thinks real men should have curves. The real man often stands out by the hat he wears. Unfortunately, so does the bloke. A real man explores the real world. The bloke explores new updates for his online motocross game. So what happened? We aren't exactly sure, but there are rumours of a drop in testosterone, which would explain why so many of us have man boobs nowadays. Real men will do insane shit on any bike you give them. The bloke knows he is an awesome rider, but it is always the bike, the tyres, the engine oil, or lack of bling that is holding him back. For example, the bloke could nail that pivot turn if his 2-stroke was fuel injected. Like the real men, we blokes devote much of our brain to dirt bike riding. The problem is the typical bloke brain has been shrinking over time. This is very obvious with bike maintenance. A real man can strip down a 4-stroke and replace the big end in about 30 minutes, blindfolded. In contrast, a bloke is stumped when his bike stalls, so he'll grab a screwdriver and poke at things on the bike aimlessly for a while, before realising the bike's rear wheel is still chained. Real men know what they are talking about. You'll hear them in the bike shops quoting part numbers for the reticulated thermo thruster on the SVG series. Then the bloke wanders in and says he wants to buy extra volts for his battery. Or the bloke asks which colour power band should he buy. Deep down, a bloke knows he should take his bike to the mechanic, who of course is a real man. But at a gut level, a bloke wants to be a real man too, so he will try and fix major bike issues with duct tape and a hammer, the only tools he knows how to use. Hours later, the bloke admits defeat, usually after severing a thumb or accidentally setting his bike on fire. Words cannot describe the humiliation the bloke feels as he wheels his bike covered in duct tape into the muscular arms of the bike mechanic, a real man. Women give blokes a hard time about our lack of skill when fixing anything around the house. Like how we'll only call the electrician, another real man, after half the house has burned to the ground. The same women give us blokes a hard time about dirt riding too, saying it's just boys and their toys. But it's much deeper than that. Dirt riding is a primeval instinct. In our hunter and gatherer days, the women would collect nuts and berries, while we trekked long distances to hunt for the woolly mammoth. Of course, once we found the huge hairy suckers, we chickened out and would head back to eat those berries and nuts. And in a similar vein, we do this with dirt riding. We hunt out the steepest hills, fail miserably, and come home even more depressed than when we headed out.
Oh, my hero!
And of course, we always come home late. A real bloke never asks for directions or admits he's lost. Think of Moses leading the Israelites around the desert for 40 years. You'll get the idea. The same principle applies in the forest, with 6 blokes on dirt bikes all pretending they know the way back to the car park. It goes a long way to explaining why it takes millions of sperm to find the female egg, even though the egg is a gazillion times bigger than they are. Look, if you aren't a real man, don't feel bad about it. It's not your fault, just blame evolution. It doesn't matter if you are a metrosexual, hipster, lumbersexual, or just a common garden variety bloke. Sure, you will never ride a dirt bike like a real man, but who gives a shit? It's still one of the mostest funnest things you can do with your life. Just ask any dog with its head hanging out the window.